Which you guys, today we'll take a look at how to restore your registry from regBack. Now first you're going to need to enable this feature that was built into Windows, which automatically backs up your registry to a folder called regBack. These are essential for recovering a corrupt registry. So maybe you've done some sort of tweaking and the PC is not booting, and you'll get this screen every time the PC crashes. After about 3 attempts, you'll get diagnosing your PC. Now, it's not going to boot up, but I'm going to show you how to fix that in this video if you've got backups. But first, let's have a word from today's sponsor. If you're looking for a cheap Windows 10 Pro or cheap Windows 11 Pro OEM key, click on this one, and then you can see we'll hit the Buy Now page, hit the Buy Now button, put in my promo code capital B, capital R 09, and apply this to your order to get a juicy discount. Once you click Apply, it will be reduced down to $16.41. Submit your order and then activate your version of Windows 10 or Windows 11 Pro. Okay, so your PC is crashing. What you need to do is get to this screen here. Automatically, it will get here and click on Options. And once we get choose an option, we need to go to Troubleshoot. Now, you can use a live CD to do this if you're not comfortable with the command prompt, but go down to Advanced Options here and click on this section here. Now we've got the advanced options open, we need to go to command prompt. So click on command prompt. And again, as I've said, there's quite a few ways of doing this. You can boot to a Windows disk, or you can use this method that I'm showing you here. Now, automatically your PC will crash because you've corrupted the registry in some way and you can't get to the desktop. But now we've got this open here and we do have our backups already. I showed you that in the previous video. You need to type C:, and then type dir to see if there's a Windows directory there. If there's not, don't worry, it's still in the C directory. It just gets changed when we're in this environment. So do D:, then type dir, and you should see the Windows directory there. There it is right there. So we're in the right place. So what we need to do now is change our directory because we need to get to the System32 folder. So what we're going to do is we're going to do CD, then space, then D:, and backslash, then Windows, and then backslash, and then System32. And what that will do is that will change us to that directory where we can then make changes to our operating system. Now, this is obviously a tried and trusted method of changing out a good, well-known working backup registry and to a one that is corrupted on the system. So if you do have this issue, then this method can get you out of a jam. So first off, what we're going to do next, now we're in this System32 area, we're going to make a backup of our config folder. And this is going to back up our registry hives just to make sure that we've got a backup of the original ones that are there already, just in case we want to revert back. So first we're going to make a directory called config and then back, or BAK. We'll just put that in there, something like that. You can call it whatever you like, but this is going to be our backup location for all our registry hives here. So what we're going to do is we've made the directory called config BAK. And what we need to do now is we're going to go into copy, and we're going to copy these files. So copy config space and then config again and then BAK. And what that's going to do is copy all of the content in the config folder to our config BAK folder. And you can see, there you go, it's copied all of that stuff across. That means we have full backups of our default, our drivers, our SAM, our security, our software, our system, and any other file that's in that config folder is now being copied to our config back folder. So now we're going to change directory to config / regBack. This will take us to our regBack folder directory, which has our known good registry backups before the corruption of our registry that's stopping the Windows from booting. If we do dir, you can see there is data inside here. There is default, SAM, security, software, system. These have to have data in them, information. If they are showing zeros, then you can't use these files to restore from. So you cannot use these if they are showing 0 in this location here. You can see mine have got numbers on them, and that means there's information there. We can use these to copy across to our directory to replace the ones that we've just backed up. So we're going to be using these as our known good ones in replace of the ones that are corrupted. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to copy these over. So we're going to do copy and then space. And then what we're going to do here is do star, space, dot, dot, and then backslash and then star. And this will copy all of the files in there to our location where we want to put them. So remember, it's going to say, do you want to overwrite these files? I'm going to say all for yes. So basically, if we put all, it'll copy all these files over the ones that are in that location. So we do have a copy of these still, and we've backed up our original ones. It's going to overwrite those ones now with these ones, which are known working. So these are what we want to do. Now, I've seen so many videos on YouTube showing how to copy files with zero data on them, and that is not going to help you. That's going to make your system unbootable even more. So just make sure that they do have data in them if you're going to copy over original ones that you've got there, and always back up the original registry hives there. Otherwise, you're going to end up with major problems. So now we do have these files copied over, and they should have overwritten the ones that were there previously, which were corrupted. So now we can close off the command prompt box, and we can now shut down our PC and boot it back up. You do need to boot up the PC, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to turn the PC off and then turn it back on again and let it boot back up. So let me go ahead and get to the desktop. This should boot up now. We should have no problems getting to the desktop now. We've replaced those files, and I'm just going to wait till we get to this screen here. That's a good sign. And there we go. We are now getting to the login screen, and we are back at the desktop. So what do we just do there? Let me just go through and show you what we've just done so you get more clarity on how this works. So I'm going to go into the C drive here, and we're going to go to that location, and you'll see all of the directories that we created and all the files that we've created and backed up, and then we've exchanged them with our regBack files. So let's go into System32 here, and then into our config folder here. And inside here, you can see these are the files we've just replaced. These ones here are our Hive files that are actually booting up our system. And these ones are our regBack files that we've just used to replace those files. So we've overwritten these files here with those ones in regBack. Now the backup ones that we've copied to make backups are here, which is called config BAK. And this is the ones that we've made backups of. So there's ones here. These are the ones that were corrupted and were stopping the Windows from booting. So that's basically how we can use this method to recover from a corrupt system where maybe the registry has been corrupted, and you can use the files inside regBack to replace the ones in this location here, so the system then hopefully boots for you. So if you keep regular backups and you keep them updated, these files should have all the latest files in them, so you shouldn't lose any data or anything like that. But always back up your data before you work on PCs and before you do any sort of PC repair on your system. So if you don't know how to do the regBack part, then watch my video, which I did yesterday. I'll leave a link in the video description. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members who joined my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support, and I shall catch you in the very next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.